my homegirl, I was talking to her today, and she was telling me about how she tried to affirm her husband and trying to, him leading the house. So she told me like one of the things that she started doing was she started giving him her paycheck. Would you do that? Like
No. What?
Yeah, she said to affirm him that he's the head of the household, she started giving him her paycheck. Like after she pays the utility bills, because that's her portion of the bills for the house, she allows him to dictate what to do with the rest of the paycheck.
I dictate, delegate.
No, she said dictate.
No.
Dictate, what's the difference?
A lot. Dictate and delegate.
Yeah, delegating
is different. The utilities is delegating. But the other stuff is dictating.
So
no, I wouldn't do that. I find a total different way to affirm him in that way. Now we can get together and look at our vision and our goals together and work together. And I let him know that his voice is definitely a voice of reason. I trust his voice to lead. But just dropping that paycheck off, no.
But you'll take his paycheck?
No. Nope. I would want, when it comes to finances and marriage, I want me and my husband to be aligned and on the same page with what we want to do with our money. So, I mean, if he want to drop it off, cool, but I wouldn't feel like, just bring your check home to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, LaMarcus, how would you feel if I assume you and your wife have a joint account of some kind? No?
They don't.
It all come out of your account?
No, we do got. I wouldn't necessarily call it a joint account, but we bank with the same place, so I can see her bank.
How can you see?
So it's like a joint account.
No, it's
because
you can't. It's like if you get your kid an account on your account, you can still visibly see their account, but the money is separate. A joint account is all the money is together.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So you can't move the money around if you want.
I wanted to.
You can transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a
So
joint account, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I do that.
Yeah, if you can move the money around and stuff like that, that's a joint account.
I mean,
I guess because it's two separate bank account numbers.
Yeah.
Shit. So is a checking and a savings.
But if I needed to send her money, it's easier for me to just transfer it to her account.
Yeah.
Venmo or whatever the fuck, Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I could just transfer it. When the bills, whatever bills need to be paid, most of the bills she directly pays, but it comes out of my account. You feel what I'm saying? I got the password to all these fucking different accounts, water bill, light bill. I ain't got all them passwords. So she physically pays them. But
so she does get your paycheck.
What?
Now, how would you feel if she just like, hey babe, bills is paid. Here go the rest of the money I made this week.
No, I don't need nothing like that. I don't need it. I'm way too busy to be. That means everything is pretty much on me. I got to make sure this get paid. And that she better with the remembering that
the organization.
It's got to be.
No, he said after the bills get paid.
He's
talking about her spare money, like after the bills been paid.
No, her spare money is her spare money. Whatever she want to spend it on is what she want to spend it on. I don't need to have control of that to say, nah, you don't need to buy this right now. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. You spend your money on whatever you want to spend on. But when I book my trip and you ain't got no money, hey, what can I say, mommy? I see you when I get back.
Wait. So she paid for her own trip?
What you mean?
When it's time to go on the trip, you said if you ain't got no money, why exactly does that matter?
Keep getting on my fucking. No. Well, what I'm saying is, so you know, I understand that's another that kind of goes into a man taking care of everything to me, but I feel like this again. That goes to what you want to do. You want to get sit on the trip, or you want to have fun on the trip? Because I could pay for the trip. I could definitely afford to pay for the trip, flights, hotel, whatever. But when we get there, what the fuck we gonna do?
Right.
I just paid.
Which is fine.
My test.
So can you pay for the trip and can she pay for the excursions on the trip?
Huh?
Can you pay for the trip and she pay for the excursions on the trip?
Yeah, we could do that. But most of the time, like you know how you going on the trip, and when you go on that trip, your paycheck happen to fall right before you go on that trip. So, like, let's say if we go to a trip and her paycheck happen to fall right before we go on that trip, we able to be able to do a little bit, but she still got responsibilities that she need to take care of.
Right.
If we go on that trip and my paycheck happen to fall on that trip, we got a little wiggle room.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just based off of how much we both make and shit like that. So, so if it's just like the flight and shit, we splitting the flight and shit in half, or the hotel and shit in half. That's it. Other than that, I got like our recent trip, we both paid for, like, she found some bundle deal for the flights in the hotel. We didn't necessarily split that down. Let's say I paid the majority of the trip. But she did pay something on the trip, but I paid the majority of the trip. Then when we got there, she paid for one excursion. I paid for one excursion. And then all the other shit was like, yeah, babe, swipe my card. Like, it's when you in a congruent partnership and you're not worried about the money because you know the money is coming in and the money's being paid, you're not tripping about who pays for what. And because, you know, imagine this, like, if she started to get short on her money where she feel like, okay, but I want to keep this certain amount in my account. Okay, cool. We're using my card for the rest of the time. No problem. I'm not like, oh man, I done paid for the last 4 days. I'm not a person.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So if anything, she trying to keep me from spending too much money because I'm going crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So she really kind of like trying to like, babe, just calm down. We don't need all that. We don't need, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, let's just have fucking fun. Like, we on vacation, just live it up. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So we don't live like that. Like, who paying what and what this costs. And look, we want to make it happen. We gonna make it happen regardless. So if it's something I'm inviting her to or I'm treating her to, then she gonna be treated in the story. But if, you know what I'm saying, if it's something that we decide we want to go do, we gonna take care of it in the story. I think a lot of people make a big deal out of nothing when it comes to where the money's coming from and how the money being spent, because at the end of the day, trust, if your money getting low and you like, well, shit, I gotta go back, and when we come back from the trip, I gotta pay the light bill. Cool, pay the light bill out of my account.
How often do you treat your wife?
How often?
Yeah.
I really can't put a number on it, but I would say that if it's something like going out to eat or going out to brunch or going out to dinner, I'm definitely most likely paying for that. Unless she tell me, hey, you want to go on a date night, she'll choose when she asks me that, and then she'll pay for that. But most of the time, going out and dinners, brunches, or whatever like that, breakfast, y'all done seen it. I pay for that. That come off my card. You know? But
so would you say, as far as fathers versus mothers got the upper hand?
I think that's involved in a whole stigma of mothers being the majority of, but you know, I can't call it a stigma because in my lifetime and in my experience, that's been the experience. Mothers are the ones that's taking care of the children. So people value their mothers, and then you get a little bit of different kind of nurturing from your mother than you get from your father most times.
All right, Lamar, stop. Before you get into it, let's do the intro. Hey, everybody, welcome to Heartbreak State of Mind. I'm your host, KC, here with Trey.
Yo,
LaMarcus, and we can't forget LaShauna.
What's going on?
This is Heartbreak State of Mind. Let's go ahead and get into it. LaMarcus, as you were saying.
Okay.
You the Erykah Badu. What we
Y'all lighting candles? Hold on.
Yeah, we got we want the ambiance, you know?
Set the vibe.
There we go.
and this nigga got matches.
Ambiance.
I love it. Yeah.
Brother got incense. Okay, brother. Okay.
We love it.
What up, Facebook?
It's right out again.
Bro, you know how I do. You know how I do.
Okay, exactly.
All right. So Trey brought up the whole point of Father's Day versus Mother's Day. And historically, I think we can all agree that mothers have gotten the most appreciation during these days. Would y'all agree or disagree?
Fuck all that. Father's Day just passed. Shout out to all the fathers out there. Let me put that out there. All the fathers out there. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to all the fathers. I definitely agree because there's a lot of dads and a lot of stepdads. They play their role and do what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's a stigma out there that, you know, the mothers, we ain't even going to talk about the system. We ain't even going to talk about the systematic agenda placed upon us as black people by the government.
Not black people against black fathers was what you mean.
The government assistance program and all that kind of shit. So we ain't even gonna talk about that. But what I'm saying is a lot of people, you get your nurturing and your softer caring, and sometimes you get, you know, a lot of your values from your mother, and you get a lot of your drive from your mother. A lot of people got struggling mothers that they see struggle and they seem so helpless in the world, and they drive you to become a man to take care of that woman. And you know, that's why Mother's Day is really highly regarded. But Father's Day, a lot of fathers do get appreciation, and you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people without a father because the system doesn't necessarily put you with your father rather than your mother most times. So those that have a father, have an active father, or, you know, whatever you might call it, that, you know, they appreciate it. Sometimes fathers give a different kind of love. We don't, I'm not going to say we because I'm not a father, but fathers don't necessarily offer a nurturing, softer side of, or compassionate side of raising their kids. It's more of like a tougher side, and that side doesn't always get appreciated until you become an adult, until you start realizing what those lessons were about. So those lessons don't get appreciated off rip. They get appreciated later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? For the most part.
I disagree. The only reason I disagree is I feel like some fathers, I ain't gonna say all fathers, some fathers play the same role how mother play their roles. The mother has to play a role of being whatever that the child needs at that time. Same thing for some fathers. They play whatever role that child need at that time. If it's a simple, it's a time to be empathetic or have some sympathy for the child, whatever case like that, the father can play that same role just like a mother played a role. Just like a mother can play the role of being, hard, or like I said, being disciplinary or whatever else case like that in the household. So I see it as a father can play any role that a mother could play outside of, being a nurturer, as in hook to the titty or something like that. But everything else, I feel like they're able to do. Me, Casey,
I think I would have to ask, if we're dealing with the thought process of fathers not being recognized, how do fathers want to be recognized on Father's Day? When you think about Mother's Day, there's flowers, there's like things that women like and ways that women want to be recognized. But how do fathers want to be recognized on Father's Day?
Well, I have a question back for you, Sean. How do you recognize your mother on Mother's Day?
Happy Mother's Day.
That's it.
You talk about the
I
same
mean,
woman
I
who
mean,
hugged her crying.
this.
Did you go see your mother's for Mother's Day?
Yes,
Did you
it
go see
was
your
more.
Father's Day?
That don't
No,
hug her crying first.
Why not? I can't get a simple visit.
if that's what he would have wanted.
But did you ask?
No.
So you asking me or ask us how you supposed to know, but you even ask your own father.
My dad tells me what he wants. What's very important to my dad is a phone call. A happy Father's Day. How's your day going? A simple send him a card in the mail does it for him.
You don't think your presence would do it for him even more? That's like just a step further.
Maybe, but if we were to also dig deeper, my mom shows more I don't want to say like love because I don't equate it to love, but she shows more celebration to me than my dad does.
Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
So for a birthday or anything else, it's just not the same.
So more so you're reciprocating the energy that your parents give.
Yeah.
So if your mom show more celebration or appreciation and showing up in person, you're going to return that favor. Vice versa for your dad.
Well,
exactly.
But what if it was a man that just wasn't in the household? It's not the fact that I don't want to be there, be around, or other stuff like that. Some things that's out of my control because more so, like how Marcus said, either the system or the mother. Like I said, it doesn't mean I don't love or appreciate, make sure my child eats, make sure they got clothes on their body, make sure they got water that's running. Like I said, do all the same things to support this mother that's doing it. But I don't get no, like I said, love or affection for it.
Okay, so my question isn't whether the father shows up. One, a father can't do what a mother does, and a mother can't do what a father does. They play two different roles. You can try to, but we play two different roles. My question is, one, who are you looking for the recognition from? And then two, what does that recognition look like? Because when fathers say, and I've heard this a couple of times throughout Father's Day, that we don't get the recognition, a lot of times there's a space that father is looking for recognition from that he's not getting. So then he creates a narrative, a blanket statement narrative that men and fathers are not celebrated. I had this conversation with my best friend too, because he reposted something on IG saying, hey, we don't get enough recognition. And he said, I really posted that for other fathers who don't, because I get recognition. My mom tells me a good dad. Shauna, you constantly, I tell him, listen, you a lot of things. Like, we working on a couple things, but you're a great dad. So he gets that recognition. What I find is that men do get recognition, but they're not getting it from the space in which they want it, and they feel like owes them that recognition. So the first question is, what space do you want it from? And the second question is, what does it look like?
Okay, I would say, I'm just going to ask, are we talking about recognition in general or recognition on Father's Day?
It was, the whole point was Mother's Day versus Father's Day, period.
Okay. So would you say historically people have put
hold on, you're asking me a question, but I asked two questions already.
All right, hold on. My bad. What's your question so I can answer one of them for sure?
The first question was, yes, what space do you expect the recognition from? And then two, what does recognition even look like?
Hold on.
What space, as in who do we recognize?
That's a specific ass question.
Who do we want recognition from?
First,
I know for me, I would want it with my child. And say, for instance, for me, I didn't have my children for Father's Day this year. And this is like the first time me not having neither of my kids for Father's Day. So that is a major thing. Matter of fact, this is the first year I ain't have neither one of my kids. Last year I had my youngest. The year before that I had my oldest. This year I ain't have neither one of my kids for Father's Day.
So you want the Father's Day recognition from your children?
Yeah, I want my kids. I'm gonna give a fuck about the mamas.
Wait, I didn't say. Hold on.
You know,
well, first of all, we can have a whole nother discussion about that to say I don't care about their mothers, because
not like that. Like, it's not like I don't care about their mothers, but I don't care about their mothers in the principle of having them on Father's Day. That's not what they're for. I'm not their father.
Not recognition. You're not saying you want recognition. You want the presence of your kid.
Yeah.
That's two different things, though.
But well, my children, I'm not to the point of knowing what recognition
They can give
is.
you recognition.
So
Exactly.
right now, like I said, their presence is what I do ask for in this time. Until I am able, or until they are able to know what recognition is for holidays and things like that nature. So yeah, at the bare minimum, it's time with my kids on Father's Day. Guess what? Mothers typically get their children for on Mother's Day.
Well, typically mothers are the sole providers. Are the sole guardians for their kids. So whether they want to, most mothers honestly want a break on Mother's Day from their kids. Mothers want something different. You know what I want for Mother's Day? For someone to take my child and for me to have a day for just me.
I'll take my child. Come on.
All I'm saying is we got to stay true to what we're saying when we make these blanket statements about men. Fathers don't get recognition. Like, is it a true statement?
I think
I just say this. I think fathers get recognition. I just think
I still don't.
I think people put more effort into Mother's Day than they do into Father's Day.
And I agree with that. I'm gonna agree with what Keaton said, but because, like I said, you grow up, especially for the women that are in sole custody of all their kids that they had, because a lot of everybody say, "Oh, you had them kids, them your kid, whatever." So she do what she got to do to take care of them. She mainly the only one that can't just step back from the situation and just let the kids be. Once the mother step back, and then the father not there, the kids go to foster care. If the father not there and the mother's still there, if the mother's willing and able, she get the kids. Period. But and most of the times, and we all know a friend like this, if the mother's not able and the father's not there, then the kids go to the grandmama. Or if the father's not there, they're not even really looking for the father. The kids go to the grandmama. Like, you know what I'm saying? That a lot of dudes being raised by their mama or their grandma rather than from the mama to the father. So I would agree with Shauna's point on that majority of the women are the ones, and I stated this, that the majority of the women are the ones taking care of the kids. So we go all out to kind of like show our mothers the appreciation that we have for all the shit that we actually seen them go through. Me personally, I've seen my mama work 2 jobs, barely home. Seen my mama goddamn cry and break down because of her current situation that she was going through at the time. I seen my mama sleep in somebody's fucking walk-in closet just to have us somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? On the other end, I stayed with my father for 2 years, and out of those 2 years, we might have spent probably like I can count on 2 hands how many times we spent time together rather than his current wife at the time taking care of me and her children or the other child that she had from him as well. You know what I'm saying?
But was he working?
He was working.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, and that's the thing. I don't know how the bills and all that was being delegated, but also she was working.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And she still cooked the dinner and did whatever. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times as men, we get in career fields or situations where we got to go make the money wherever the money being made at. So we got to be away from the house and go here and go there or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And women work within their current situation to make what they can make happen within their current situation. My mom, for example, when she had to work 2 jobs, both jobs were at the same company she was working for. You know what I'm saying? My dad, he was working, but he was picking up work and taking work wherever the work was coming based on his skill set. You see what I'm saying? Which is totally different. So,
but I think I'm not invalidating that a lot of times men don't feel recognized or appreciated But I think we have to dig into the root of when we say that, what that really truly means. And I also think men should be more vocal about what they expect in terms of celebration. A lot of like women will be telling you, like, look, this is what I want for Mother's Day. I was looking for this. I want this.
Oh, yeah.
Are y'all gonna do this? Men just sit back and say, I'ma see if they gonna do something versus saying, hey, I want to be celebrated too. You know, men don't really talk about
So,
their expectations.
yours is
because
closed mouths don't get fed.
go ahead.
Neither one of my baby mamas had tell me, or neither one of my baby mamas told me what they wanted for Mother's Day.
But this is what I'm saying. Mothers want
That's one situation. Are we talking
That's two
about
different
your
women.
situation? Or are we talking about at large? Because
But
it
this is what
sounds
I'm
like an
saying.
isolated situation.
Now, I would also say
I think most
for
women aren't materialistic or aren't expecting material things. Or as men, I feel like men are expecting the people that they work hard to take care of to come around and show their appreciation. I want to feel your love. I mean, a card or a gesture, that's fine. But if you sent me that card, or let's say I got 3 kids and my other 2 kids give their gifts to my one kid, and my one kid bring that gift to me. That's not the same as me having all 3 of my kids there. Especially if I was an active father and I took care of all 3 of y'all. I made sure all 3 of y'all had made a way and got where y'all needed to go. I want to feel the love physically in the presence of all 3 of my kids. I don't give a damn what y'all come with. Y'all can come with fucking pranks and jokes. I don't give a damn. I just want to have all my family in one place. And just to elaborate on that, I haven't always had the best relationship with my father, but we better than we were in the past. And I recently had him at my house for my last birthday. Yeah, my last birthday. He stayed at my house, and my sister was over here, my brother was over here, whatever, my mom, everybody was over here. And
I think we was there.
yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I was here too. You know what I'm saying? But that was the first time in a long time that me, my sister, and my brother have been in the presence of my father at the same time. That's what y'all
So
didn't know. You feel what I'm saying? But also y'all didn't know that recently, before that, we had another trip where we was all at my sister's house and my father came around. So he's starting to understand and feel that love from being around all his kids at the same time.
So I'm gonna just ask you this, LaMarcus. What's one thing for you as a man that you need to feel loved and respected?
Just presence. I need to know that presence is coming from you. I'm not a materialistic guy, so I don't really go off of what materialistic things you give me, because you can just buy me something and then go about your business. But the fact that you I'm a thoughtful kind of guy. I want to see how much thought and uh how much just how much thought you put into how you celebrate me. And I think I kind of move that on to a lot of fathers. Like, we want to feel how much we are appreciated for our hard work and the sacrifices of our time and our energy that we make. You know what I'm saying? Most times women, like most men, and I'm gonna just say this: you should be going harder than your woman. If you're not, then okay, that's fine. You in a different kind of situation. That's fine. But most men, we're out here going harder than our woman. We don't want to be in the office and our woman is working out in the elements. We working out in the elements, and our woman is working in the offices, if she working at all. So we want to know that you appreciate. We just want that. You know what I'm saying? You get up, you cook us breakfast, bum. You or you take us to brunch, bum. You know what I'm saying? You organize some shit for all the people to come around and have a good time. It's more about presence. than it is about presents. If I said that right.
I got you. I think we got it.
Okay.
We got it.
Versus
So,
presents.
Trey, I'm gonna move it on to Trey. Trey, you as a man, what's one thing you need to feel loved and respected?
I think it's simple. I think it's respect. And when I say respect, like I saw a video and the guy was saying that if you wouldn't say something to your boss, like the person that employ you, don't say it to me. Like, and I think that's like true. If you wouldn't say this to somebody or say it in a tone to someone that employs you that you know that could potentially, got your livelihood, your job on the line, why would you, address me in that a different manner if I'm your significant other or anything else like that? Like, I think it's just like I said, just respect. So like I said, when we having conversations, figure out a different way to have like the best tone with me. If you need to take the time for you to step back, for you to come back to the conversation, I accept those type of things. But like I said, just come with the most utmost respect. Like I said, and then I feel like everything else we can work out.
Okay. All right.
What about you?
LaShawn.
Oh, no.
Right. I mean, we was about to slide right on out of it.
Y'all two are the actual fathers in this situation.
All right.
It's not a father question. It's just like as
question. For you as a father, you done been through what you've been through with your baby moms. You raising your daughter. As a father, when your daughter gets of age, what do you expect for Father's Day or whatever birthday, whatever it is that's your celebration? What do you expect from the mother of your children? For two, from your daughter?
Okay, from the mother of my child.
That's a different question.
It's
I'm gonna answer that question too.
You gonna answer?
But I'm gonna let you go first.
You go first.
You sure?
Yeah.
Even got their comment on the mother of your children. Let's just get out of this.
No, like at the end of the day, like I said, for my kids, I think all I would want is time. At the end of the day, if my kids don't give me nothing else, I don't care about a gift or a present or anything else like that. If I got their time, that means everything to me. Especially with me, because I've already feel like I've lost so much time with my kids. I feel like I'm in a place of always constant trying to make up time. So like I said, all the time in the world I can get with them, that's the only thing I want. Now I do feel like it's fair because I'm very big on mothers. Like I love my mother to death. I think my mother, the world of my mother. So I would want my sons, especially, to treat their mothers like they are everything, especially with I know what their mothers do for them. They go hard for them. They love them. They protect them, everything else like that when they're not in my presence. So like I said, as much as I feel like it's so much important to me to celebrate their mothers with them, because obviously we created these kids together, I feel like the same thing, vice versa. My opinion. It could be up to a certain age. After a certain age, we might just split off. Probably 18, something like that. I don't know.
The same thing.
Vice versa. Like I feel like Father's Day, I should be able to get some type of, like I said, I could be out here, or I could be not a father at the end of the day. Like choose not to take care of my kids and stuff like that. Not support them. Not to, like I said, support their mothers when, like I said, it's come to like any disciplinary actions or whatever case like that when it comes to them at the end of the day. So like I said, with me continuing to want to make sure like they are still held at the highest honor, I sometimes make sure that they held at higher honor than I am. And I don't think a father's, I don't think a father's a high honor. I just feel like I said, I just know how I saw my mother. Like, just like same way LaMarcus said, he saw his mother. Like, she was everything to him, how he described her to be.
You just confusing me because you said the same thing. The same thing.
Yeah, I feel like I should be celebrated on Father's Day.
Celebrated
not only from my child, but from his mama.
Celebrate like they celebrate mothers.
Yeah.
On Mother's Day.
Yeah, if I'm celebrating you on Mother's Day, celebrate me on Father's Day.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't got to be here. LaShawn, it looked like you got something to say.
I mean, you do have to be there. Like, you're not doing her a favor because you're there. Y'all both made those kids.
And same thing, vice versa. Like I said, she doesn't have to be here. Well, like I said,
she does.
She
And
don't.
you do.
Like I said, neither one of us has to be here at the end of the day. If we wasn't here at the end of the day, guess what? The child will still have to get taken care of at the end of the day. But what I'm saying is, because we are both here and like we are both doing our job together, why can't we not celebrate, like I said, that honor of, like I said, what a great job you're doing as a mother. It's not me just saying that, you're a mother, so I'm just gonna get you something. No, I'm celebrating because what type of mother you are for my child.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, vice versa. You celebrate me for the type of father I am for my child. Because like I said, I could just be a fuck daddy as a daddy. Hey, the child support paid, cool. That's good.
What'd you say, LaMarcus? You muted.
Yeah.
I'm actually talking to my Facebook viewers. One of my Facebook viewers said I celebrate the way my father wants to be celebrated and recognized on Father's Day. So I guess they saying whatever he requests, you know what I'm saying, that's what they grant and celebrate with him. Another one of my Facebook viewers said, Mother's Day, I send my mama on a trip or a spa or something, even pay her car note. My baby mama gets whatever the kids want to get her.
What you do for your daddy though?
Yeah. So how you well, this particular Facebook viewer, dad has passed on.
Wow, sorry to hear that.
Okay, so
what about in the past?
In the past, we're not gonna touch it.
Yeah. We're gonna let that one
go. Yeah, I know this one personally.
Okay.
But again, just mothers versus baby moms, because they not always included in the situation, is whatever the kids want. And I understand what he means. Like, you really not trying to get involved or whatever. You just trying to show the appreciation that you take care of the kids, because you could have one of them wretched ass baby mamas and boy.
Yeah, like I know my kids get taken care of at the end of the day. Like Casey is probably a good thing to ask you, because you have to answer the question. So like, again? Do you along with what LaMarcus' question was, as far as like how would you want to be appreciated by Aria when it comes to Father's Day? Do you also celebrate her mother on Mother's Day?
Because you got a good big mom, don't you? You got a cordial relationship with your baby mom, don't you?
Yeah, we're real cordial. Yeah. Now more so than ever.
Now more so cordial?
No, we good. We good.
Okay.
Ain't no problems. I gave her advice on her dude that she talking to. So
hater. Not gonna lie, boy. It sound like you hate it.
I ain't hate. No, I gave her some real advice. It wasn't no hate involved. I thought about it. I thought about giving some bad advice, but I was like,
it's hard to hate. Boy.
Ain't no point because I'm not going down that road again. So
I feel you.
This is the first time we got
giving you no advice. I don't care if I ain't going down the road again. Hey, figure it out. I hope you learn from your mistakes, baby. Figure it out. I ain't giving you no advice. You gonna have to pay for that.
Look, sidebar real quick. If your man call you and tell you about all his problems he having with his female, you gonna tell him like, yeah, she might be cheating, like she might be. You gonna put him on game, or you gonna?
I'm be like, dang, bro, you really had it good over here, man. Dang, bro, that's a lot. I'm sorry, sorry to hear that. I'm praying for you, my boy.
In the past, most definitely, I would have done that. I would have been on some. Oh dang, that's crazy. Hey, he probably don't feel you like that.
Nah,
I ain't telling you that. Nothing. You gonna have to get it out the mud. Like I just feel like if you want to do that, cool. I would never bash nobody who do it, but I feel like you don't get to get that from me. Like you could have had all of that. You don't get to get wisdom from me on how to become a better version of you with somebody else.
Once upon a time, I may have been a nigga scorned and jaded.
But that's not scorn. That's just a boundary. Like, I would be like, the audacity, my nigga, for you to pick up the phone and call me to tell me.
Grow up a little bit, LaShawna. Just grow up a little bit.
I still get the.
That has nothing to do with growing up. It has everything to do with a boundary. It's like if somebody, like I've told my homegirls this, like I'm never overplaying my position. You went on to do whatever you do. Like I've seen women like they have men that are with them, and then the man go off and maybe get married, and then he kind of, you know, come back and want to talk about like, yeah, man, I'm going through this and that. Baby, go lay your head down with that wife you married. I'm not here to be emotional support. I'm not here to be mental support. That's a boundary.
I wasn't support. I wouldn't say I was support.
He was support.
I was giving.
That is support. Wisdom and advice is support.
Not
that
like
has that has nothing.
You should,
I'm not
do this. You should do that. It was more so like, hey, this is a man's thought process, and this is how maybe you should go about it.
That man that you laying down need to tell you what his thought process is. That woman that you got, she need to, you know what I'm saying? She need to tell you what's going on. Like I just personally have a boundary around that. I'm not doing it.
I mean,
for sure.
I wouldn't even go to my ex and be like, hey, like, let me run my relationship by you.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did that either.
It wasn't like no super detailed stuff. It was like she was having some communication issues. And I was just like,
baby, you had the same thing here. Like, what you want me to tell you?
Did you actually? Did you hold on? Did you?
Damn, you ain't learned nothing since our situation. Golly.
Did you actually talk to this man about y'all communication issues, or are you just expecting him to just figure your shit out? It was more on some. It was more on some like, hey, we're men. You kind of gotta feed us some shit.
So let me ask you
than
this.
to expect.
If she go back to her dude and he be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I noticed, like, thank you. Like, you kind of shifted your mindset a little bit. I appreciate that. And she be like, yeah, I had talked to Keithan about it, and he told me, you know, maybe I should.
No. Continue. Yeah. What's the question?
How you?
Hold on, bitch. You do
Go. No. What's the question? What's the question?
Do you think he would see that as like a positive thing? Like, dang, my nigga looked out.
Do I think? Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
But what I'm saying is, if my man came back to me and I'm like, dang, like, yes, like our communication been flowing these last 2, 3, 4 conversations that we've been having, like it's been going good. Like, is there something that you thought about changing? He like, yeah, I had talked to Keisha, and she was telling me, like, as women, you might as well go on, walk your little self back over and go on over there with Keisha since she got all them.
Hey, but from my perspective, what they got to do with me? She asked me.
When y'all talk,
I told her my thought process. If this nigga like it or not,
after y'all talk, because I feel like the nigga was like, yeah, but shit, take them off. Because you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he feel like you in a dire situation. Nigga coming for that. Boy, stop.
Keithan just look at it as, you know, Keithan be like, I mean, I just gave a little advice and kept it moving.
Nah,
what it got to do with me?
That's what you gave him.
Hey, whether it work out or whether or not, that's between her and her dude. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I gave her advice
even worse
because I want her to go about finding the dude in the right way. Unlike her past situation where she just brought a dude in willy-nilly and that shit didn't turn out how exactly I said it wasn't gonna turn out. And I'm not a nigga to say I told you so. And I'm not. I'm just
well, I mean, I think it's good to access some resources like therapy.
You don't need therapy when you got KC over here.
No.
Top notch therapist over here now.
This nigga need
okay, and communication.
I most definitely need therapy. Trey, what was the question? We now got all off topic.
Shit. Let's move on. So I had talked about. Did you celebrate? Do you celebrate your child's mother for Mother's Day?
Oh, for sure. She's a great mother. I ain't got no ifs, ands, or but. I mean, some of her relationship decisions is very questionable, but she's a great mother, and I have no doubt in that. So I celebrate her accordingly.
Right.
Me myself, as I want to be celebrated right now, for my daughter right now, it's her presence. Maybe that'll change in the future. I don't know, but I enjoy being around her. I had her for Father's Day. I wanted her doing for Father's Day. Her mom asked me, did I want her or not? I said, no.
Get that luxury.
I said, no, I want her. and we had a great Father's Day weekend. We did a lot. She met a lot of family. The women in my family on my side, they showed out for Father's Day. So I didn't feel not appreciated at
Look,
all.
nigga, you don't have to keep going, okay? we got the point.
Yeah.
We got the point.
So even her mom showed out. She actually listened to me. Surprisingly, she listened to me. She got me what I wanted for Father's Day, and we're gonna leave that at that.
Oh,
now,
you got asked what you want for Father's Day?
She asked me. I didn't. I was just talking at the time. Sometimes I just talk, and she showed up. So
let me just say, for all the dudes that are cordial and have a decent relationship with the mother of their child, it's okay to extend a gift or two or something subtle for Mother's Day to that woman, even if you're not with her. Now, if you have another significant other, whether you're dating or you're married to another person, I feel like a car, at the minimum, a car is okay, because it's just a lot of women out here not doing the right things that it takes to take care of their kids and to give their kids the proper values. And if the child is in the primary care of the woman, and you're able to be cordial with her. Now, if you paying child support, FTB, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Dundada, hey, you getting your support.
Right. But if y'all in a cordial situation, it's okay to extend the olive branch, and you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you taking care of a child. I appreciate you staying on the straight and narrow and being a woman that you are. You know what I'm saying? In all due respects to whoever you got on your side, it's okay to do that. It's okay to do that. Now, if I was with a woman and she had kids and her ex decided to extend this olive branch to her on that type of level, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I wouldn't mind taking like out to dinner or something like that. Hey, your significant other's good to come or whatever case like that. I ain't on nothing like that. Like, I just want to help celebrate you from the child.
So y'all wouldn't be okay with being in
you're going too far. You're going too far.
Like I said, celebrate from the child. The child ain't got no money.
You
so
going
I
out
don't mind
to
doing
dinner,
something that my son's gonna want to do for their mama.
So
You give a gift card.
Look, a gift card is cool too. I don't care what they say. If they say, "Hey, she don't want a gift card," cool.
Nah, my boy,
right,
you
so
flexing on me
y'all wouldn't want to be
dinner. You flexing on me at that point.
Like I said, the nigga got to pay for himself, but he good to come.
Nah, nah, my boy, you flexing on me at that point.
He good to come.
So
I feel like you smiling in my face.
Yeah, no.
So LaMarcus and LaShawna, y'all wouldn't be okay with being in a good relationship with your what is it?
Your baby mama or your baby daddy's
significant other.
I don't mind having like a cordial relationship, a speaking relationship, but she ain't my homegirl.
You wouldn't want to be friends if, let's say you wouldn't want to develop a friendship if it was possible?
What's a friendship?
A friendship is, hey, y'all hang out, y'all chill, y'all cool.
No.
You might get them
y'all might take a child out together. He ain't there, so you be in there for his place.
No. Like a very cordial relationship to the point where she could call me and be like, hey, such is going on, or hey, I was gonna drop LJ over and at 4, and I'm like, okay, I'll be home. Yeah, bring him over. Text me about something. Yes, but like we going to brunch together.
One second. I feel like
no.
LJ was for LaShawna Jr. Is that true?
Well, you you know, yeah, I can't. I'm not like she ain't like my good sis. It's like I respect you a lot. You respect me. We have boundaries. Yes, you could call my phone. If you call my husband's phone, I don't have no problem with that. Whatever. But like, hang out. Like, hey, girl, what you doing Saturday? You know they got this mimosa festival. You trying to go? No.
Why
'Cause
not though? Why
Nah,
would
bitch,
you want
you
to?
trying to play up under me, and I'ma shoot your ass on YSL. Fuck you talking about? Nah.
Cause
You're not
that's
with
not
your
for
baby daddy. You don't have feelings
and
for him anymore. You're with whoever you're with, whether it's your dude or your husband.
So
I
if
don't
why
personally
we
think
have to build a relationship?
The only
Why do we have to build a relationship
I'm
with the?
not saying you have to. I'm just saying if it were so to happen, you wouldn't be cool with it. You wouldn't try to like
No, no,
you
no,
would
no, no, no,
Oh, no,
no, no.
don't get
It's
twisted. I never said I'm gonna
the
try to build a
furthest.
relationship with him.
yeah, no, I'm
I
not.
just said he's invited.
Listen,
That's all I
the
said.
the furthest the relationship can go is that you can call my phone. The fact that you can call my phone, like for let's say for Lashana, as in a woman,
yeah.
if you're a woman and I'm a woman, you calling my phone like, look, I'm about to do LJ hair. You okay with that? I'm about to put it in
Yeah.
some braids or whatever. You okay with that? Yeah, girl, go ahead and do that. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm
Boom.
with
That's
Marcus on
cool.
that.
As far
Yeah.
as men, you call me like, look, I'm about to take the kids to a rafting trip, or I'm about to take them to my barber, or I'm about to put them in a basketball camp. Yeah, okay, let me know so I know what's going on.
Hell
That
nah,
way
drop his ass
my
off.
kids don't feel like
I
I'm
do
missing
it.
shit and I ain't coming to shit and
Mm, yeah.
I ain't supporting what the fuck he got going on. If you the one put him in the basketball camp and I never knowed it, how the fuck I supposed to support? You feel me? I
Yeah.
might tell you, all right, bro, you go ahead and put him in the basketball court. Just let me know what he need. I'm gonna go get his gear, whatever,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna show up to the games. But if you put him in the basketball court like you his daddy, and you ain't even telling me what's going on, and I ain't even aware of the basketball camp, then you playing games, my boy.
I'm
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 not
with
talking
LaMarcus
about.
on that.
Do
I
he
don't
gotta do
even
that or do the mama gotta do that?
I feel like if that was his idea, either one of them got to tell me something. But at the same time, as a man, if we want to be on cordial terms, you got to be able to tell me shit like that. Like, come to me. If I ain't never approached you wrong and I ain't never had no quarrels with you, then, bruh, chop it down with me. Brum. Okay, so we building a little cordial relationship.
So you wouldn't be
Ain't
cool.
no beef if it ain't no beef.
So
If
LaMarcus, you
it's
wouldn't be
beef,
cool. You wouldn't be cool with that cordial relationship. It's been cordial for years.
okay.
And then y'all find out y'all have something in common, that's something y'all can bond over. You wouldn't be okay with being friends with this person you've been cordial with for years, just
I'm
because
at that point. I probably made all the friends. At the point I'm at right now, I done made all the friends I want. I ain't gonna lie to
you
you.
wouldn't be cool with being friends with somebody who is with they're with your kid all the time. They live in the house.
We need a point of communication. We don't need a friendship.
No, I'm not saying you need a friendship. I'm saying, would you be okay if it happened?
I
If
wouldn't even want my man. If I had a baby daddy, I wouldn't want my man and my
This ain't-
baby daddy hanging out.
this ain't about you.
Why not?
It is
What's the
about
problem?
me.
This ain't about you.
Because it's like, to me, that's weird. Like, at the end of the day,
Why
like,
does it have to be weird though?
What you think? Your baby dad gonna be like, hey bro, did you do that little trick? She like,
You
I
think they're
mean,
gonna
he
be?
might.
You think they're gonna be talking
Hold
about what y'all do in bed?
None of you be doing tricks.
No, not.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're gonna. I think there needs to be boundaries to certain things, and for me personally, I'm not okay with that. Like, you could say, and it's not about, oh, will this person cheat or up under my nose and nothing like that. I just want boundaries. Like, we're not homegirls and y'all not homeboys. Like, honestly, when it comes to the person I'm talking to and my friends, it's like I want them to be definitely cordial and like cool or whatever. If they organically build a friendship, cool. But it just has to be some boundaries there.
And I would say for me,
I mean,
I don't make friends off of what we have in common. I make my friends off of what we experience. So if I experience something with you that will make you my friend,
you have
then
that. You have that child. The child between y'all is the experience.
No,
what you mean?
Why do we need to be friends because of the child?
I'm not saying you. Listen. Both of y'all listen. Lashana, LaMarcus, stop.
I'm not talking.
I'm not saying you need to be friends with.
Is our common bond.
Marcus ain't stop it all.
I'm asking you.
I'm trying to talk.
Tell me.
I'm not saying that you need to be friends with this person. I'm not saying most likely, realistically, you're not going to be friends with this person. But if it was so to happen, would you not be willing to accept it?
I know it wouldn't happen with me because I'm not on the phone kikiing with this woman. This woman is somebody who have laid down with
it ain't kikiing.
What's the problem?
It's not kikiing. Y'all found common ground within this child and within yourselves that you found that you can be friends. You don't have feelings for this man anymore. It's not going to happen with this man.
Y'all clearly found common ground. Y'all both like this man.
She realized that you don't have any feelings for this man. It's not going to happen with this man.
She don't know that. She don't know that.
Hold on. It's not about what you think she believes. It's what she believes in herself. She believes that y'all can be friends.
She green.
I ain't gonna lie.
She green.
I feel like it's always a chance.
It's always
a chance. I'm not talking about what Keith talking about. I'm talking about it's always a chance for you to go back to the baby mama or the baby dad.
Period.
It's always a chance.
Period. Like everybody at the end of the day, that sounds good. That whole like at the end of the day, this woman used to lay down with my man. I'm not gonna assume, oh, she don't have feelings for her no more. Especially like he on his game. She probably
he on the game.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like I see he done grew. He communicate better. He in his bag. Like, at the end of the day, we might, if LJ got that basketball game and we sitting on the bleachers supporting him, we might talk about some common interests. I'm cool with that. But you ain't calling my phone. We ain't hanging out. We ain't doing nothing. Because you done seen my man butt naked before. No.
This all goes back to that.
That ain't your man.
Maybe
I'm saying if my man had a kid by somebody.
Y'all forgive me if I'm maybe I am inexperienced and naive in life. But
yeah, you more into that stuff that sound good on paper, but it don't be real.
This all goes back to the
I feel like it depends on how you make your friends. That's what I'm telling you.
I am not
that we have in common that's gonna make us friends. We can have a lot. You like basketball, or you like the same team I like. That's not gonna make us friends.
It's not gonna make us. LaMarcus, believe me, I've been friends with this nigga.
Same job.
I've been friends with this man since high school.
Same job. We didn't become friends based off of us being black. We didn't become friends we became friends off of something totally different. I trusted him. He showed me I could trust him, and we became friends. We locked in after that. You feel what I'm saying?
So my question to Keith, hold on. Let me ask you this real quick, Ethan. So you could see yourself being like friends with your daughter's mom, man.
Let me put this in perspective. I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I do not make friends like that. I am not a friendly person. If y'all been around me, I am very standoffish. I'm not super friendly up close. I'm not super personable. I don't like small talk. I don't bond with people easy at work. They probably think I don't like none of them.
Except your work wife. But that's another
Yeah.
I don't got a work wife. I'm not super personable. So I don't expect to make friends with a lot of people, and I haven't made friends with a lot of people. I got a very small niche group, but I am open to, and call it naiveness, I'm open to being friends with my daughter's mother's significant other. If I don't have feelings for her anymore,
No,
like next year,
fuck with
you will be
at
able
what
to do
point?
that.
To what level?
at
What
at,
level
at
are you
whatever
looking
point in time, if it's nothing there, and if this dude doesn't feel threatened by me in the least, and we can find common ground in my daughter and the well-being of her, and I feel that he has her
To
best
what
interests at heart.
level?
Hold on.
It's
Hold-
always gonna be some feelings.
Hold up.
To what level?
And I feel he has that's the first level.
I got a question.
That's the first level. I have to feel this man has my daughter's best interests at heart, and I can be able to see that and experience that over time. I'm not gonna say it's going to be instant. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen overnight. I'm not saying it's gonna happen in a year, 2 years, 5 years. But if I feel that man has her best interests at heart, and then we can find common ground, and I don't have feelings for my ex,
and you gonna become besties.
I'm not saying we're gonna become besties.
You're gonna always have feelings.
To what level?
Hold on.
Level? I need to know. Y'all gonna go to football games together? Y'all gonna go to bars together? Like what
I got a better question. I got a better question for you. Just wait.
What level?
If a baby mama and a baby daddy has always
Shauna,
had
I got a better question.
Hold on, they've always had an off and on relationship. They like had people, didn't have people, got back together, this and that. You can't trust it.
Sean, I got a better question. So KC, what if you the stepdaddy?
If I'm the stepdaddy.
You the stepdaddy. Could you be best friends with the baby daddy?
Like I said, we have to get to. What I'm saying is, it's not going to happen overnight, y'all, and it's not going to be easy. You're going to have
the highest level you willing to go. If you're not willing to go besties, what's the
I can go besties. Check this out. This all goes back to so I'm with a woman. She had a kid. She has a baby daddy. I have to figure this guy out in some way. I found out like, oh shit, I don't think he has feelings for her. Oh, it's been years. Nothing's been going on.
That shit don't matter.
I trust my girl.
You heard Kennedy's story. That shit don't matter.
I trust my girl. And this all goes back to my original point. Like, if they cheat on me and go back with the other one, they weren't meant for me. I can try to guard against it all I want. I can say, hey, don't go over there. Don't be friendly to your ex.
Don't go over there.
Don't be cordial with them.
But what they're saying is that you're giving him more access as you became close with him. Now he popping up at the house talking about, oh, bro, I was waiting on you to get here.
I mean, of course, it's going to... Check this out. Check this out. At the beginning, for sure, it's going to be boundaries because I am going to be questioning his motives because I know men. And
I know women.
But as years go by,
don't you go get that thing?
As years go by, and I grow more trust with my woman.
Just the light. Don't you go get it?
As I grow more trust with my woman, he's always going to be around in some capacity.
Okay.
And see, y'all think I'm, like I said, I'm not personable. I'm not super friendly with people. I don't. The key thing y'all get is something y'all completely get from other people. I'm not. I'm just saying it's not impossible. It's not. It's happened before.
I'm sorry.
Remember he told me to grow up, so I guess I just need to grow up. I'ma give my exes like advice and and my man be cool with his baby mama if he got a kid. I just haven't gotten to that maturity level.
Okay.
You gotta grow up sometime, LaShawn.
And men, honestly,
Right, you gotta
men,
grow up.
nah, men don't be wanting their woman to be like close with their baby mom.
Exactly. For me, like from the jump, if I'm with a girl and she be like, I'm best friends with my ex, I'm like, bitch, get out of here.
Why she gotta be a bitch?
She don't gotta be with a bitch. But in that moment, I'm like, yeah, you tripping.
Nah, it to me it kind of gives like you can't never get too comfortable like that with people. Not saying like have trust issues and nothing, but you gotta be vigilant. Like now this woman, you know what I'm saying? I've seen people get comfortable with the baby mama and start talking about the husband. I don't care if me and this Negro is into it. So she can't fix her mouth to say nothing about my man. Yeah, girl, he be like that.
So in
now
being
the baby mama hooking. And now it's a bigger problem.
So in being vigilant, do you think?
How you check that situation? You get a little indication that the baby mama might be too close. How you check that situation?
Listen, I have boundaries.
Do it.
And lately I've been noticing something, and you know what I'm saying? We gotta do something about it. I have boundaries, and that makes me feel uncomfortable. Don't do that again.
I honestly, if I trust this woman, I feel like I shouldn't be vigilant to her going to some other dude. I mean, like I said, call it naivete, call it me being.
My grandma always said you can't get a devil a crack.
I mean, if the devil is there, if she with the devil, let her be with the devil then.
No, no, it's not about that. There's a fine line between being untrusted and using wisdom. That's like my man telling me, "Oh, I trust Shauna, and you could go out to dinner with your ex. That's okay."
I had an ex that did something like that.
So, hold on, wait. So, Shauna, as strong-minded as you are, you would feel some type of way about your man telling you about going to your ex house or going out to dinner with your ex or something like that?
I would, cause a man who really love his woman don't play by his woman, and he not even gonna play that. He not even finna let you go over there, not because he don't trust you, but he don't trust Negroes. When a man really in love with you as a woman, he do not play about you. If that man like, yeah, you can go over to your ex house, he might care about you a little bit, but he ain't deeply in love. Like, he gonna be offended if you even come to him, and like he gonna feel tried if you come to him and be like, oh, my ex in town. You know what I'm saying? We was just gonna chop it up. It ain't nothing serious. He gonna kind of be like,
So you 10 years into your marriage with this man.
I don't give a fuck how long.
You 10 years.
There you go.
And you 10 years into your marriage with this man. It ain't been a suspicion, a wink. He ain't gave you even the inkling that something was going on. And he says, hey, my baby mom, he don't say my baby mom, but so-and-so's mother, I'm going to go pick her up and I'm going to have dinner with her. She ain't got no man, but I'm going to go pick up my daughter and I'm going to have dinner with her tonight. And it occurs, he stays there for a certain amount of time, and he comes back. Is that cool?
No.
So he can't have dinner?
The fact that you, first of all, why you had to let me know she don't have no man? I don't care if she got a man or not. What that mean?
Whether she has a man or not.
Yeah.
The thing is, she don't got a man, so what about maybe.
Even if she got a man, I still had a same, like the fact that you came to me and you didn't even say, how do you feel about this? Does this make you feel uncomfortable? Oh, I'm going to take her out to dinner?
No, not take her out to dinner. I'm going to go over to her place when I'm picking my daughter up. And she invited me to dinner because when I'm picking her up, that's when dinner is.
Oh, so you at the house eating dinner.
So you want her to put some roots on you so you can come back to her. You eat her food.
So hold on. So Casey, a little bit of the same example how you said like
vice
somebody
versa.
Or not even vice versa. If it's somebody like you said that's been you or your partner for 10 years, either marriage, not marriage, you know, Vito had been with somebody for however long before he got married to her.
Vito.
Yeah, you hear that?
on. My man gonna feel comfortable eating another woman's food, so she gonna fix your plate and you gonna be all over there for dinner.
What if I fix my own plate? Because I know woman, y'all big on
No.
if another woman fix a plate. What if I fix my own plate?
I don't want my man eating that food.
Okay.
I mean, it's certain trust that you need to have in your partner, and going over
It's
to
not about the trust. It's about respect and disrespect.
it ain't
Some
respect
things
or
are not
disrespect.
necessarily
He respected you enough to tell you, hey, this is what going on. Are you cool
so
with
I'm
it?
gonna tell him, you know what I'm saying?
If you're not cool with it, say so.
My ex having a little barbecue, I'm gonna just go over there and have him throw me a little something on the grill.
So what if it's something like that?
Let me ask y'all this: if you are the baby daddy or the baby mama, and you start feeling some type of way about your baby daddy, your ex baby daddy, or your ex baby mama, how you deal with that?
What do you mean feeling some type of way?
Like they get a partner, and now I'm jealous that she got a partner.
Like like you feeling like, damn.
How do you deal with that?
Shit.
You
go get
how to
another
get
woman.
get one to get over. Hey.
Yeah, you want to tell me to grow up?
Yeah, what the hell I'm supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do?
Let's say you got a significant other, but you seeing your baby daddy or your baby mama shining in the light you never seen her in. Not shining as far as
I got that luster. Guess what? I'm okay to know that some people bring out the best of you. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. You didn't bring out the best of me either. So guess what? We good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to grow up a little bit. Maybe I ain't experienced enough.
But like I said, back to the thing.
I think you just have like I don't think that your mindset is just the worst. I just think that I mean you've been through things, so I don't understand how you could still keep such a lighthearted viewpoint.
Maybe
it's not the worst thing. It's very optimistic, a bit more optimistic than what I am. Probably a lot more optimistic. But some stuff is like it sound good, but when you get into it, you gotta be realistic about life and people. And everybody don't have the same mindset or heart that you may have.
Like I said, I'm not the most trusting person. I'm not personable. I don't give people the benefit of the doubt.
You don't think you're trusting?
I'm trusting to an extent until you give me something to show otherwise. But
how many times did somebody got push you?
I'm also cautious. Like if I'm our first year in the relationship, and you tell me, "Hey,
Keith, don't make me go pull up the archives of episodes. So please,
ain't no
be mindful of what you say.
Ain't no archives in the episode of me dealing with somebody with a kid. And
not a kid, but me in the first year,
me being naive enough to think that her baby dad is just gonna come over and have dinner. I ain't never did that.
Have you dated women with kids?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you're okay dating women with kids.
Yes, I'm okay dating women with kids. I have in the past.
When was the last time?
It's been probably 2 years or so. Okay. But I'm not just gonna be like, she's not just gonna tell me, oh, their dad is gonna come over here and chill and have dinner for 3 hours.
Yeah, she gonna be dinner. She gonna be dinner for that for real.
Yeah, so
I'm not like you there and she telling you he coming over.
We have to build a trust first. I'm not gonna just listen to some shit you telling me and be like, oh yeah, oh okay. I'm gonna tell you, nah, that's not cool.
Get the look as a father as a single father. If that dad is trying to be an active dad, and he like, yo, I just want to come over there, help my son with his homework. You know what I'm saying? If I could visit my house, I would, but I gotta come over there and see.
Okay, I'm gonna be over there too. What's up, my G?
You like,
why you gotta be over there? I'm just here for my son.
And you over here with your son and my girl. I'm gonna be over here too. What's up?
Where you gonna be at?
I'm be over here. I'm be in the room. I'm be on me the PlayStation.
What if I got to ask her a question? I don't know this math problem.
The shit out of ass at the table. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. I'm playing the room. I'm be sure. It's just like,
I'm just playing.
Check this out. It was in February. It was an emergency. I couldn't find a lock technician. They was all filled up for Valentine's Day and shit, and I needed to get my locks done. And my ex, she said, "Hey, yeah, I do your locks for a fee." And it was the first time she really charged me. And I was like, "Cool."
Your locks, your hair. Okay, you gotta make that nice.
And I said, "Your dude gonna be cool with this?" She said, "Don't worry about that." I was like, "Are you sure?" She was like, "Yeah." So I came over there. She did my hair. He was there.
She one of those ones. You gotta slap like she ain't gonna notice. Like,
and he stayed in the room, but I could tell you, and he wasn't cool with it, and I knew it.
You was over there just changing the locks.
Yeah, I was getting my locks
changing
done.
The locks, getting his locks done.
I'll get my
locks
done.
She over there taking time, putting moisture on his head. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
deep clean.
Yeah.
Massage, oil in the hair, everything.
So
like that.
For me, I said, "Hey, is your dude cool with this?" And she said, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay."
She said, "Yeah," or "Don't worry about that."
She said, "Yeah."
Between her legs.
But after the fact, I already knew he was not cool with it.
But you was sitting between her legs.
Yeah.
You weren't sitting in a chair?
You know the woman don't do no damn chair.
I'm fucking with you. Nah. She was standing up.
Oh, she was standing up. You weren't sitting on the floor.
Ooh, shit.
Make sure you get him comfortable. Here, sit on this pillow so you don't sit on the ground.
Nah. So yeah. That's the case. Like
the whole time, or you was facing backwards.
I was facing forward.
Yeah, okay.
I got a question though, so I feel like this is a good little spin. So does that mean? So obviously we know about baby mamas is always, or baby dads is always something you could potentially go back to. But let's say, for instance, you've been in a committed relationship for like 10 years, 5 years, whatever long time, and you get that old ex that came in town. And y'all been cool. He done went off, go get business, everything like that. You just want to chop it up with him. Is it okay to allow your woman,
talk to just a random ex?
Yeah, like we just chopping it up. It's old times. It's been like 5-10 years.
They ain't got no kid together.
They ain't got no kids together.
Fuck cool. No. You gotta have some connection. So see, that's where y'all got it twisted. That kid is that connection to build a relationship.
Yeah, for them to build a relationship.
For us to build a relationship, because we had that kid in confidence. I am in the house with that kid every day, so that kid is our connection. So if that person's not significant other, if their baby dad, if we build a relationship first, connecting with that kid, and then building upon that, that's okay. Just a random ex coming out of nowhere, nah.
So I'm gonna ask LaShawn this. So Sean, you ain't never had a guy, you in like another situation, everything going on. You may be talking, it may be serious, but you get that one ex, that one ex you had like something real deep and passionate with. They slide in your DM. Like, are they still teetering? Do they got like a little of a space to like enter in? Can we cut this other dude off if they get in there good enough? Like, what that look like? So you saying you ain't never had a man linger around?
You don't just get to pop up and I just start cutting people off just from a
Nah, but I'm saying, I asked you to go on a, little lunch. We ain't going on dinner, so we're going to lunch.
Am I single? Like, what type of situation do I have going on?
You talking to people, but you ain't, you ain't made nothing exclusive with nobody.
I can go to lunch for sure.
Okay.
When you want to go?
Okay. So
once you exclusive,
person don't have no beef.
So when you exclusive with somebody, it's no entering your space.
Right.
No entering your space.
Right, and that's out of respect for my situation. Like, if my word is good, if I say yes, all right, we in this. It's just me and you. we ain't doing nothing with nobody else, I'm not even gonna entertain something else. Like, I'm not one of those women who, if I'm with somebody, I don't have no reason to entertain somebody else. I'm not even gonna disrespect the person I'm with. Now, if you got me out here single, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to like really elevate. It's free game. You went mute.
Oh, my bad.
There we go.
Have you ever had somebody in that case? Like, you be in a situation with somebody in a relationship, and one of those exes, you know, they pop up.
Yeah.
You have?
No. Huh?
You never had an ex that pop up, like, when you in a situation with a guy?
Not an exclusive or a relationship that I've been in and somebody pop up.
Okay. How many times have you been in something exclusive?
I mean, does anything over 5 years count?
Huh?
Anything over 5 years count?
Yeah.
My longest relationship been 3.
No, like when I was in a relationship, like nobody couldn't hold a candle to the person I was with. So it's like, you popping up for what? What can you really do for me?
So
You didn't really answer.
It's self-disrespect.
So how many relationships have you been in?
I'm saying, what time period? What time period are we going?
real relationship.
What do you mean? What time period? Through life? How many relationships have you been in?
Through life.
Well, not, you know, we ain't talking about middle school, high school. Like, we talking about the real ones now.
As an adult,
Yes.
one. Hey, I had to clarify. One.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
That I would say was like a for real serious relationship.
Okay. So that one relationship, has he ever lingered into your talking stages with people?
Talking stages, yes.
Oh, okay. So you do have that one person lingering around.
No, that's different.
Well, you ain't had no relationship since then, but he been lingering since.
Exactly.
So do you have?
No, he hasn't been lingering since.
So you have? Do you have one guy that you dealt with in a serious way? Not saying y'all was in a relationship, but if this guy was to ever pop
If it ain't a relationship, it don't count.
That's what I'm saying. She only think about that one relationship.
So this one guy,
It don't count. So
yeah, if you ain't put really
that's a lot of moving rules.
No, if you ain't really like this, my thing. Like a lot of times, like as women, we get a short end of the stick because you get into these situationships and then men want to be like, oh, we exclusive and all that. Like, am I your girl or am I not? And understand that if you're not really trying to stamp it for real, you're not about to tie me down for years and think that, you know what I'm saying, don't hold up the line, baby.
So
a lot of times,
so do you have? It's not this one relationship.
Oh
so do you have?
That is right around the corner. But hey, man, free before 12. Oh my God.
Men need to understand that. I think sometimes men are so arrogant to think like that a woman don't have motion. A woman may not be entertaining her motion, but it's all if your woman is an attractive woman, there's always motion.
Nah,
I don't care how
I believe even average women have options. Y'all got options.
Yeah, but a lot of men don't
Not
see it
y'all.
like that.
So shout out average.
No, I'm just saying.
So LaShawna, you don't have not this one guy from your real relationship, but you don't have familiar guys popping up every now and then that you might entertain?
Like, they not really hitting my line per se. They might respond to a story. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always the hard eyes.
Reply back.
What you been up to? Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
So you don't have reoccurring guys that you might go on a date with?
No. Like, no, not like the thing. I think my experiences are different than a lot of women because men that I have dealt with have a very high level of respect for me because of the way that I live my life. So it's certain things that I don't really have to deal with because of that high level of respect. Just like when I was in a relationship, there was somebody that I kind of like still had dealings with prior to, and I let him know, like, yo, I'm in a relationship. He like, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did not hit me up. A lot of women, that man is gonna kind of slide every now and then to kind of temperature check. But men that I've dealt with have a very high level of respect for me, so they don't even put me in certain situations. And then two, they know I'm not going for it. I'm not going for that. Like, what you gonna slide by my house? No, I got something going on, baby. Should did what you had to do.
Niggas ain't just flying by.
They know.
But sometimes we gotta pop out and show niggas not.
First of all, any past niggas know that dated you. She ain't got shit going on.
Huh?
I said, past niggas that dated you, they know you ain't got nothing going on. Like, nothing at the house.
There you go.
Nobody at the house.
Men know that. Like, I had somebody that I dealt with tell me, they was like, if a nigga was like at your house or something like that, I wouldn't even talk to you like that no more, because I already know if that nigga getting over, and if he's spending the night, oh, it's over with. Because I'm not having people in and out my life, in and out my house, you know, in my spaces like that. Because again, like, not like I'm living dangerous out here or nothing, but I don't understand how women just have niggas come to their house and they can sleep well at night with somebody they don't really know like that. Like, I'm too vigilant for that. And I don't like people to get too comfortable with me.
All right,
like,
so
have you had a guy spend a night at your house that you wasn't relationship involved with? Huh?
Yeah, that I wasn't in a hard down relationship. Yes. I've never had a man stay at my house that I didn't feel safe with. Meaning and knowing that this man has respect for me.
Got you. What's the level of security that you need?
Like, I gotta
ask you, what's the level of security that you need?
I gotta know that man respects me to the point of, like, he not gonna overly push up on me. You know, like, some women get, like, it's not talked about a lot, but women be getting raped by people that they know.
Right.
You know, like, a man who's just, like, respectful, a man that I know isn't gonna do nothing, like, crazy. Like, do I need it? You know what I'm saying? I sleep with the pistol, but do I need to have it, like, for real, arm's length? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about stuff like that. So, like a man who has morals and values.
So if y'all cut it up in the bed, what's the little position? Is it called spooning? What's spooning?
Spooning. He's the big spoon.
Is it spooning when I'm behind and you in front? Like,
Yeah.
is that spooning?
Yes.
Like, look, I don't be knowing these positions, man. Okay, so if y'all spooning and, you know, probably like 2 a.m., you feel something poke you in your back. Are you?
I don't necessarily think that is disrespectful. That's human nature.
Okay.
I think disrespect is like when you and told a man, like, nah, I'm not on that. And he really, like, pressing the issue, like, to the point, like, a woman knows, like, okay, it's getting to the point where it's making me feel uncomfortable. I would never have a man in my house that would put me in an uncomfortable situation.
But are you telling him the bad back? Like, hey, I need, like, a little space? Are you push a little bit up on it so you can let him know what it feel like you're not giving.
What you mean? I mean, first of
like,
all,
man, like, you know,
if she want him to feel it, she gonna push
I'm in the back, and like I said, you know, not me, but I'm saying, you know, he in the back, and you feel a little poke in your back, whatever case like that, and you know, are you gonna tell him like he gotta go? Like,
LaShawna just said it's human nature.
Yeah, it's human nature. Like, I'm not a prude. Like, I live my life how I live it, but
how you living? How you living? Tell us, how you living?
Like, I mean, a man is probably not. If a man comes to my house and just think he about to bust me down, he don't really know me.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying, like, obviously, I'm in the mood. I'm trying to show you I'm in the mood. Are you, you feeling this?
LaShawna, like, if
she
like, don't feel nothing, so she is offended.
Like, huh? No, I'm not
it gotta be poking, whether you down or not.
I mean, it's human nature. Like, it's like, bro, what you doing?
What you doing?
Wait, I'm
trying to tell you what I'm doing.
Hey, hold on. I missed the segment of this.
LaShawna, like,
going on right now.
LaShawna, like, it's me. It better be poking.
Wait, what's going on right now?
Yeah, Marcus, you missed.
What happened? How did
Y'all
the
wild.
poker
All right, so
start?
let's take it off, Lashana. Let's take it off, Lashana. Let's take you out of the
Okay.
hot seat.
Yeah, because I
Thank
missed the
you,
whole
Casey.
nigga, boy got that poke.
Turn your camera, LaMarcus. Turn it
Oh
landscape.
my god, boy got that a poke. Nobody said anything about poking.
So let's take it to my guy Trey, who has once upon a time been on Demon Time. You got
Yes.
reoccurring ladies.
Reoccurring and lingering are two different things.
You got one lady that always pop up that you
Or you always popping up on her.
Yeah, I'm
because
always
y'all
popping
be
up.
doing the popping.
Yeah, I definitely always pop up. It's a couple of those.
Of course, I definitely always do the popping.
No, that's how I used to be. I ain't like that no more.
They not like
Women
us.
that pop
They
up
not
on
like
me
us.
reoccurring? No, not nowadays.
I love that.
I think the only thing that could
Crazy.
reoccur and pop up nowadays is a baby mom, one more than the other.
Man, you ain't got no girls that just like, hey, how you doing?
Nah, I distance myself a
I
lot.
want some dick.
Nah, I distance myself.
Wait, what?
Nah.
I feel like that's
But
how the
women-
poker started at Shauna house.
No, but boy, what women do, women don't like their body count to go up. So
They will linger.
you'll kind of like have somebody that you deal with when you need something, and you kind of like I don't want to have my body count go up, or I don't feel comfortable with somebody else. So you have somebody that you're comfortable with.
Yeah, I heard that before.
Says-
Like I heard one.
Says,
Hold
on.
Yeah.
Says the woman that said on every episode she never had sex.
I
She
didn't
got
say
friends, you know,
Yeah, I
and the
said
friends that
women.
told her about this.
Oh, women.
No, I say women. I say women. Like me personally, I'm just different. I'm just different. I ain't even really like kissing people in the mouth when I meet them. Like I'm not doing that.
You
You
ain't kiss
Niggas is
nobody
kissing
in the
people in
mouth?
the mouth when they beat them.
I ain't kissing nobody.
When the last time you kissed somebody
Okay,
in the mouth?
hold on. For somebody to you crazy. For somebody to say that they could smash somebody first night, but you ain't kissing them in the mouth.
Who you talking to
So when the
specifically?
last time you kissed somebody in the mouth?
You.
Who you talking to specifically?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey,
When-
we ain't talking about
You
me.
ain't gonna kiss her in the mouth, but you will have sex with her.
We ain't talking about me.
So when the last time you kissed somebody in the mouth? You get mono like that,
Yesterday.
by the way.
You
But
said
when the
Mother's
last
Day?
time you kissed somebody in the mouth?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Last
kissed
time you
somebody
kissed in
in
the
the
mouth?
mouth?
Let me give him what he wants.
Oh, okay.
You kissed somebody in the mouth yesterday?
Nah, not yesterday.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I gotta really like somebody kiss them in the mouth.
You be using tongue too?
I'm a grown woman.
What that mean?
She using
What?
tongue.
What that mean?
Right, I'm a grown woman.
What
I'm
that
not.
mean?
What you think I'm just out here going?
It means
Yeah.
she using tongue, nigga.
What?
So is you tongue kissing too?
What you mean two? In addition to what?
And not in addition to, like, is you tongue kissing?
Because I know you. I don't recall. You keep asking me these questions, and I'm telling you, I don't recall.
And by law, we gotta move on.
I don't recall. I
And
don't
by
know
law,
what
we
I
gotta
said.
move on.
All right, so we're gonna move on. We are actually gonna put in LaShawn. Well, Casey, did he answer that question? I think he tried to dip out before I could ask him if he ever had like somebody lingering on before.
We know he has. He not talked about it.
So, LaShawn, you got actually a question about like, well, obviously we know it's Men's Mental Health Month. So you had a question of just about like men and like expressing themselves and stuff like that. How would you word it, or like how were you asking the question exactly?
One, do men feel like when they express themselves, it's invalidated or dismissed? And what makes you feel safe as a man to be able to express your feelings transparently?
Invalidated or dismissed is the same thing, right?
No. I think
So you mean
if somebody
validated or dismissed?
no, if someone invalidates your feelings, it's more of a conversation of being like, well, I don't understand why you feel that way. Like, well, why would you think that? Dismiss is that I don't even really acknowledge the feelings. I just kind of move on. Like, dang, bro, that's crazy.
Damn.
Wait, repeat that one more time for KC also here too, Shauna.
As a man, do you feel like when you express yourself that your feelings are either invalidated or dismissed? And what does it take for you as a man to feel safe to express your feelings?
Hey, real quick, how you curl your dreads?
With rollers.
Rollers.
Oh,
Yeah. Like regular hair.
all right. What you saying?
Who want to answer first? Oh shit.
KC do.
She disappeared. What was the question?
KC.
So the last question, until we can get LaShawn back on, KC, was: have you ever had a girl to linger around while you exclusively talking to somebody else?
Wow, exclusively talking to somebody else? Lingering?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like she linger
yeah.
around, through you being and talking to other people.
Yeah. Lingering is most definitely a thing. Now, will I necessarily entertain? It depends on how the relationship goes.
Okay.
Now, if we exclusive, we exclusive. So
That's what I'm saying. You exclusive, or when was your last exclusive relationship?
February. Did I entertain anybody else? No, I cut everybody else off.
Okay.
Was that the best course of action?
Was that exclusive? Like what makes an exclusive relationship?
Exclusive is
Like we dating, like you my boyfriend, you my girlfriend. Like this, the next level is fiance.
yeah, exclusive is
The next level is
weird.
fiance.
No,
That's what you said.
No, exclusive. If we talking to each other exclusively, I'm not entertaining nobody else. I'm dealing with you exclusively.
I'm only doing that
Sorry,
if you my girlfriend. Like that's exclusive.
Now the
to
next
me.
place is relationship.
That's why I consider exclusive a relationship.
It's as close to a relationship as you're gonna get.
Dang.
Exclusive is
Yeah.
then shit. We ain't exclusive. Like if we
Exclusive
ain't in a
mean
relationship,
you not talking to nobody else. Y'all starting right there at point one, and y'all building from right there.
that's
Yeah.
exclusive.
Yes.
Yes.
Exclusive mean you not talking to nobody else. You're not considering nobody else.
Yeah, you
Y'all
only
talking
considering
from right
this
there
person.
at that point, plank period, and y'all starting from right there.
Yeah.
That's exclusive.
I don't know if I
it's-
ever determined those bounds with somebody. So I've probably never been exclusive with nobody.
So from being single to being in a relationship,
Oh my God.
exclusive is right on the line. So you're stepping on the line.
Exclusive then relationship.
And so is this single? Relationship.
No, how you go single to a relationship?
No.
Okay,
It's single, relationship, exclusive is right there.
where's talking at?
It's on the line.
Because that's where I be at.
Talking is all the way over
When
here.
KC said,
Well, shit.
when KC said he don't take no girl exclusive until he smash.
Yeah.
So you got to be past smash.
Yeah. Most definitely. You know.
You say you gotta be past smash
Yeah.
to get to exclusive.
Yeah. We ain't going exclusive to I have had a taste.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
We be in the talking
I got
stage.
nothing to say about that. It ain't none of my business.
No. I need to know that it's worth keeping.
Hold on, wait. So you got to test drive the car before you buy it?
Yes, nigga. What you mean?
What if everything else all right? The engine good, the motor good, the you know what I'm saying?
I need that interior to be worth residing in.
Not that.
Damn. So if it got one goddamn, it got a goddamn crack in the leather on the back seat, you ain't fucking with it.
Nah, I need that guy to be plush and pristine.
Damn, that's crazy.
Now, pristine don't mean it ain't been used before.
So that's what I'm saying. You ain't trying to repair nothing. You ain't trying to like, okay, yeah, this done had about 4 or 5 owners. You feel what I'm saying? But it's not.
I can see a little wear.
What's the little thing that they go get a douche? What was that thing called?
Stick it.
Like, is that what
Hey,
when they
no.
get it clean and like
No,
vacuum sealed?
No.
What's that shit called?
You been too
Clean Fuck no. That got shit to do with clean.
if it's been, I can stand a little wear. A little wear is cool.
A little wear, okay.
That means it don't mean it ain't plush. It can be plush. It can be nice. It can be nice and
you know it really retract.
yeah. You can get
owners that used to sit on it. They booty cheeks goddamn print ain't in it.
you can get it reupholstered. If it's reupholstered, I reside, no problem. Hey Trey, what was the question? This man has got us all off topic.
About as you ever had somebody as you were. I said the word exclusive.
But that boy keeping the real one, boy.
Well, no. So you saying exclusive? You saying anything that you test drove is exclusive?
No, not anything that I test drove. The things that I like that I test drove.
So you haven't liked anything that you test drove before February?
Before?
Yeah.
No, there's some things that I like
that you've been exclusive with.
Shit was cut.
I haven't been exclusive with.
That's what I'm saying.
I test drove some vehicles. It was one vehicle that I was like, I gotta have this one, and I made that exclusive.
So all right, let's be more literal, right?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't started in the morning.
If you've been in a situation before, right? Well, you've been in a situation before that you've had somebody that you've been dealing with for years, whatever case like that. Have that person ever lingered on into other situations that you've been in?
If I've been exclusive, nothing has lingered on. I have made it exclusive. That's all it has been.
So before February, when was the last time you was exclusive?
2022. I want to say
2 years.
Not 2 years.
That's 2022.
That was before 2022, but it wasn't 2 years wholly. It was probably like 6-7 months. 6 months. But no, what's exclusive?
The way you dating, if you like the person, is automatically exclusive.
Nah, not necessarily.
What make it exclusive?
Exclusive is me saying, "Hey, we exclusive," and she confirming, "Yeah, we're exclusive," or vice versa. She asking me, "Are we exclusive?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're exclusive."
How many times have you asked that question? Because I ain't never asked that question. So
not many times. Probably like once.
Okay.
How many times?
I ain't never asked that. Are we exclusive? I don't know what the fuck that mean.
How many times have you been asked that question?
How many times? What?
You have been asked that question.
How many times have I been asked that question? Once.
So you asked it first?
Yeah, this is more some older shit. Oh, okay. Back in the day, I was like,
I ain't never been asked that shit.
we assuming. It was a lot of assuming back in the day. I don't assume no more. I ask.
Okay,
that's why I just be assuming. You know what we doing? Cool. I know what we doing too.
You don't specify. You just like
You know. I know.
We together.
No. It don't be that.
It's just like you know and I know, and
it be like, oh, we was together.
Were we?
We didn't know the same thing.
That's what she get. I like to clarify. Wasn't they in like Belize or something?
Mm-hmm. She pregnant again.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she on that.
He on it.
No. Sheesh.
Yeah, he said he want like 8 kids or something like that. I'm like, oh,
I ain't going to.
But you better than me.
He wants some farmers.
But I told Deshaun the other day I can't even. I told Marcus this too. I don't want to date a woman with kids.
You don't?
No, I don't want to date no more woman with kids.
I mean, I'm okay with it. It's just like
not at all. Because what if you got to inherit that kid as they are?
As they are?
Well, typically you have to inherit.
I'm more so. I wouldn't be more concerned about inheriting the kid. It'd be more so
bad as fuck. It'd be disrespecting you, saying, "Nigga, you ain't my daddy."
I mean, you can work on that. It depends on how long it's going on.
It go on for a year.
I mean, a year is a while, but we can get past. If I'm there first, I gotta be there for the mom. I gotta be there for her.
But what if she don't reassure you on you doing your part for her, with them. If that makes sense.
That don't make sense.
If you're doing the part of what you're supposed to do, let's say the child don't have a father, so if they disrespectful as hell, they typically ain't got no damn daddy, or the daddy ain't got no damn sense. So,
first off, she's a mother. I understand she's a mother, but she's a mother first.
What do you mean?
She's a mother first.
I'm just trying to understand what you're trying to say.
She's gonna be a mother before she be
hardcore. You better watch out.
She's a mother before she's anything for me. I would want her to be that before she be's anything for me, because that tells me something about her.
Is that what it say in the Bible?
No.
Okay. I'm just asking.
I don't go by the Bible for everything.
Hey, you know, like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I don't go by the Bible for everything. I'm learning my way through it. But that is something I come first.
No, I'm saying.
I ain't saying fuck those kids, but those kids gotta leave at one day.
Right. She's gonna be a mother before she is anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if she's a good mother, and I see she's a good mother, that means she could possibly be a good mother for my kids. So, if I see she's a trash mother, I'm like, why am I dealing with this?
But like I said, it's not necessarily a trash mother, stuff like that. Like LaShawn said, a mom and a father has different roles at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So a mother may not know how to do the role of
a mother?
Disciplinary. Yeah, may not know how to do the role of a disciplinary. If she ain't got no support from her father, she don't know how to do the disciplinary. The father ain't never been around to give the child disciplinary, stuff like that.
Not necessarily disciplinary, but she knows how to care for a kid. And then she knows how to care for a kid in a certain way. That's if she's letting the kid run wild, that's a whole different story.
A babysitter know how to care for a kid. Do you want to keep your child with them all day?
Hold on.
I fuck her too.
If the babysitter know how to take care of a kid, and she kind of right, I might.
Listen,
I might.
What I'm saying is this: like,
babysit a whole 16. You like fuck it,
What I'm saying is this: when it comes to dating a woman with a child, sometimes, I'm not all cases, you have the sometimes probability of the child being in a position where they may not have it all together.
They might not.
They don't have the support system. Hold on, listen what I'm saying. Yeah. They don't have the support system they need from not only their father, but other siblings or uncles, grandfathers, whoever case like that, to structure the child. Mostly when I'm saying this, it's mostly boys. Because girls emanate. Is that right? Emanate after their mother? Take after their mother. Yeah. At the end of the day. You got it. All right. So most times the girl's going to take after the mother, however she acts and stuff like that. But like I said, when it comes to boys, they need structure on certain levels that a mother's not positioned to know how to give them. So like I said, they know how to give them, like how LaMarcus said, that nurture, that love and abundance and stuff like that, but don't know how to give them the structure. Like, hey, I need you to go to bed at this time. Hey, I need you to, man the house, do dishes, take out the trash, do stuff like that. Like, they don't know those things, or even simple respect sometimes. So like I said, you got to come in and now implement that. And not only are they new to it, but she's new to it. So she's not always welcoming to what you're implementing because she's new to it, as much as he's not welcomed into it because he's new to it.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Of course I'm speaking from experience. But this is because this is experiences that's out there. Like,
that's crazy.
So like I said, I'm not saying in all cases, but this is why, like I said, the experience of what I went through made me not want to deal with another woman with kids.
So like I said, it depends on the woman. So you might come across a woman,
but like I said, I don't. After the last experience,
it's good with
kids.
Nurturing,
I don't want to,
and good with discipline.
Yeah,
because I would say my mom was somebody who was good with nurturing and good with discipline.
Your mother also had 2 boys to learn it before she got to you.
I mean, she had 2 boys to learn it before
exactly.
I would say my eldest brother came out perfectly fine.
Do you know if that was like that at jump? Or at start?
I don't know if that is jump.
Exactly. It could
from jump she had
it
my
could
dad
have been some learning. Exactly. He had some structure.
Yeah.
So exactly that's what I'm saying.
But when it got to me, it was nurturing.
It's perfection by the time you get to the third
and
child.
It was discipline. So I can't necessarily say, and you can't necessarily say that for all women.
I can't say that for all women.
Yeah.
But I know for me also growing up, like I know my father was always around for anything. But if it was nothing that he was around for, he was there to give the ass whooping. He was there for that. Like to give that backing of my mother if I disrespected her, if I did something wrong to her at the end of the day. Not necessarily just there to whoop me, just to whoop me, but like I said, to back my mother on, like I said, make sure that I'm honoring her in the right sense.
And for me, it was different. My mom was there for most of the part.
No, I'm saying my mother was there. She was the head that I saw at the end of the day. But I'm saying my father bagged her. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't the fact that I had a presence with him, but like I said, if there's nothing else that he bagged at the end of the day, he bagged, like almost like how LaMarcus talked about his father in a sense. Like his father, I don't know if it was there or not there for the whole longevity of his life or not like that, but he's been there for certain pivotal moments in his life. And like I said, I'm sure that he made sure he pushed his mother, whatever she may need it to ensure that she was seen as the queen of the house, stuff like that. So like I said, my father was there for that. I'm not saying he was there to show me, okay, this is how to be a man. Hey, this is what I need you to do. He wasn't there for those moments. But like I said, he always makes sure that he pushed my mother's agenda. And like I said, she always had the most positive agenda at the end of the day to make sure that I was the most well-off rounded man at the end of the day. So that's what I'm saying. It was like I said, it was a balance there for both of my parents. That's why I turned out the way I did. Same thing, it was a balance there for both of your parents. That's why I turned out the way you are. Yeah. So like I said, it needs a balance. And if the balance is not there and you go so many years without it being there, now you got to come in as stepdad to try to almost clean up.
Yeah, it's not necessarily an absence. I know we like to think that it's an absence from the mother, that it's not discipline and it's not nurturing, and the mom can't provide both, because the mom can most definitely provide both. I would say my mom.
Now, I said the same thing. I would say said that both parents provide something different.
They do. They most definitely do. For me, my mom, she provided nurturing and she provided discipline as well. My dad was there for experience. My dad showed me different things. He showed me parks, going to different places, experiencing different things. My mom did the same, but my dad was more so implemental in those things of me seeing the world in a different way than what was learned in the church and what was learned in books. He showed me, hey, this is how you can do things outside the norm. This is how you can build. This is how you can develop. This is how you can do different things. So my mom definitely had discipline, and she had nurturing. That was there always. So my mom is where I get my moral values from. Which is, of course, she raised me in the church, so that is part of that.
And that's what LaMarcus was saying, almost about like for the Father's Day versus Mother's Day. You get a lot more of your key morals in life through your mother, which I agree with. Like you get them a lot from your mother than your father. And that's also based off of how we grew up. Like how he also said, we had more experiences with our mother being there than our father. Not saying the father wasn't there. It's just saying we had more experiences with her going through the different stages of life, whether if it was hard times of lights getting cut off or whatever case like that. So even like I said, the positive times, being celebrated for awards, ceremonies and shit like that. So like I said, you get in that place of knowing what different morals is coming from the mother perspective more than the father perspective. And like I said, I agree with why, like I said, we celebrate Mother's Day so highly. Because like I said, I celebrate my mother totally to the most highest fullest. But I also, like I said, have I don't want to say a resentment towards how we don't appreciate fathers when they do come and they do show up in the way they're supposed to show up. So that's just to tie that back in. Okay. Man, we done lost LaMarcus too.
Marcus go, LaMarcus.
No, I'm here.
But you got any input on this topic, my guy?
Not necessarily. I just feel like you said, like Trey said, it's definitely an experience for a father just because they not necessarily granted the permission to be in the child's life like they want to be. And then most of them give up that responsibility because they know they can, and that the system, they conform with the system and allow the system to place the responsibility of the children on the mother and allow them to do whatever they want to do. And they just like, okay, well, I just take the child support because it's easier than taking the responsibility of raising a child to just pay something out your check and whatever. But I feel like that's the main reason. Like I said, mothers get respect. The respect that they do is because demographically and systematically we are placed in our mother's arms or placed in our mother's care, you know, because we get to experience their struggle more than we get to experience our father's struggles. As I explained to Shauna earlier, you don't really see the struggles of a man trying to make it as a man till you get older, especially if you are a male. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really get to understand those kind of struggles and those kind of obstacles until you get older as a male. But primarily you see the struggles of a female, be it your mother, your grandmother, your whatever, your caretaker, whatever. So those are the struggles that you most confide or empathize with. So when you so those are the struggles that you most, like I said, those are struggles you most empathize with. So of course those struggles get more of your appreciation or your more empathy in a way of presenting gifts or presenting love or whatever it is. But your father's struggles and the struggles of being a man, trying to take care of his family or trying to provide for his family or trying to be a man in general, they go majority of the time unnoticed. Be it the man that be of responsibilities, or be it that the woman, in spite of the man, lack thereof.
What's up, Sean? We see you back.
Hey!
Somebody came by the house. Look, she got a smile on her face. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh man.
But like I was
Lamarcus
saying,
was going on his whole little rant up until you came
uh,
back in.
I ain't even
Lamarcus,
heard you say.
what the
But
hell is you talking about?
I'm just saying again, the based on what the father provides, or the father's struggle is not seen or not noticed or not amplified as much as the mother's own is. Not be it any fault to the mother or the woman, but because men usually handle their struggles on their own.
Which
Um,
kind of tie into exactly what Lashana was asking. Like, how do you deal with your struggle? So, my bad, Lashana. You can ask it properly how you worded it.
What makes a man feel safe enough to express his feelings transparently?
A, un,
Casey, you gonna go first because you
a
typically go last.
understanding, a understanding conglomerate.
Okay.
If your conglomerate is not understanding of your struggles, then why express them? Why feel like you gotta put them out there? Why feel like
But that's not
nobody
what
give
I asked. Tell me actually what makes you feel safe.
a understanding conglomerate? That's what I said.
Nah, I get what he's saying, Sean.
A understanding conglomerate. You don't want the people that you provide for or the people that's in your circle to not understand your struggle. If you don't see what I'm doing from what I'm doing, I can't explain it to you. I can't make you understand the struggle that I'm going through every day. You just see me getting up fucking 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and going to work and coming home fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening. You don't understand. You don't know that I work in the fucking sun, rain, or sleep. You don't know that I fucking give whatever I have to give to this family. Like, that don't make no sense. So as men, again, we're not materialistic. So what we want most
But it's
is
better that he go first.
understanding
I get
and
it.
appreciation from our conglomerate.
Get that.
Okay.
What about you, Casey?
I would say we first have to teach men, and I'm speaking for myself. We first have to teach men how to express. A lot of us don't know how. We've been not necessarily taught, but we've been expected to just handle things. So we haven't been given a lane or a platform to necessarily express how we're feeling, and in that way we don't know how. I would say for me, for the longest time, I haven't known how to express how I'm feeling, and I haven't been given a platform or even like a bridge or an olive branch as to how to express or say how I'm feeling. So I wouldn't say
Have,
necessarily we taught how to keep it in, but we're not
We are taught how to keep it.
we're not pushed.
have you felt comfortable enough to express your uh deepest
Thoughts?
thoughts or deepest sentiments amongst the people that you appreciate the most?
No.
Not really.
I can
I
tell from
wouldn't say
Exactly.
experience. I'm
Exactly.
not
undefeated. I
My
really.
won't
point
get it.
exactly.
More
My
so
point exactly.
recently amongst since I've been podcasting, I have been given that olive branch, that lane to do
Because this is a no judgment zone. And we appreciate
so. I
your
wouldn't
your
say I wouldn't
openness.
say nobody has been like, "Hey, you expressing that weird shit? Get out of here, bro." It's just more so nobody has asked. Nobody has been like, "Hey, how are you really feeling? Like, are
Yeah.
you good?" They ask, "Are you good?" But we don't necessarily know how to express that. We've never been given the words, the permission. I would say we haven't been given the permission to do so. If that make any sense.
No, I get it. I get it. But my and that's what I'm emphasizing the most is men want to feel comfortable when they do express themselves or they feel like they find a way to express themselves, that they're expressing themselves amongst people or the conglomerate that they hold most important. Cause we not just gonna express ourselves around motherfuckers gonna be like, oh, that's crazy, or like, damn dog, what you gonna do? Like, nah, we wanna express ourselves amongst people that we feel like need to understand what we go through. You know what I'm saying? Or what we're going through, or what we're doing to allow this comfortability that they're enjoying in some cases. So
You would think. Do you think that it would be more so accepted if men give that olive branch to other men to feel or to express how they're feeling?
I feel like that's what we confide in our best friends and the other guy, the whoever you consider your best friend or whoever you consider your closest friend or whatever. That. But for men, I feel like that's one out of a dozen. You
What
feel,
about beyond that, amongst your
I,
family, amongst your extended friend group?
nah, because a lot of people don't give a damn about the labor pains. They just want to see the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really get that feeling. I feel like as men, if we don't get that feeling that you care enough, like if we was to express something to you, you don't care enough to understand our situation or try to offer some kind of empathy or some kind of advice to our situation, we're not gonna tell you a second time. But if we got that one friend or that one person that we talk to and that actually offers the empathy, or they offer the advice, or they offer the sympathy within our situation, that's who we confide in. We don't look for that in multiple people. We look for that literally in one or two people that really understand us. We can have best friends, best buddies. We do all the same things. But with this dude, he more sensible and he more understanding to my situation. So I talk to him about my situation. With this dude, he just going out for drinks. He don't really give a fuck what I'm talking about. And I don't talk to him about my situations. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I feel some type of way about him because I can't talk to him about my situation. It's just that I don't, because I know we not on the same wavelength. At the same time, we're not on the same wavelength. We might go out for drinks and we might see females the same way, but deep down inside and what's going on with life, we're not on the same level. So with my friend that I am on the same level with, that's the one that I confide in. And if I can't confide in him, then I become reclusive.
But do you think that's a hindrance amongst us?
Do you feel like that's healthy?
No, I don't feel like you need. I don't really necessarily feel like you need multiple people to confide in, because everybody gonna give you a different level of advice. Some people gonna get. Some people gonna try to get all in your business and make you make the decision that they will make. Some people gonna give you advice on, like, bro, this what you could do. This what you should do. You know what I'm saying? And some people just gonna talk to you like, yeah, I feel what you're saying. So what you feel like you should do? Or how do you feel like you should handle this? Like, what's your thoughts on what you really want to do? You see the different levels of understanding that those are?
Honestly, to me, it sound like some bullshit.
No, listen. So listen, you got one person that's telling you, bro, this what I would do and this what you should do. Like,
I
okay, bro, you got this girl and you feel like she creeping around on you, bro. Fuck that shit. Leave her ass. Don't tell her shit. Pack all your shit. Get the fuck out of there.
I think
You
you need to.
same thing to your second friend,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You say the same. Look, you tell the same thing to your second friend, bro. This what I would do. I would leave her ass, but you, I know you different than me. So whatever you feel like you want to do, then you should do. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah.
I
You tell the
think
same.
that's
That
that's
third, you
that's
tell
more
it to your
so.
third. Your third friend tell you. So what you gonna do about it? Like, what you feeling like you need to do? Like, how you feel about it?
I
So
think that's more so on some maturity shit. So your third friend is more so the right fan. So how do you feel about it?
Yeah, 'cause it don't matter what fuck
It
I
don't.
do.
It don't matter what
I ain't in the
anybody else do.
situation.
Yeah, I ain't in the situation.
What you gonna do about
What
it?
you
'Cause
gonna
you
do
going
about
through it.
it?
I mean, at the end of the day, as a smart friend, whatever I tell you, you gonna still do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it don't matter what fuck
So
I
I'm
say.
definitely not gonna be the friend to tell you what you should do and what I would do and what you should do. I would more likely be the friend to tell you what I would do,
Yeah, I probably still
but
say
you do
right.
what you feel you need to do,
Yeah.
because I feel like you need to hear a second opinion, because you might not have grown up around men that gave you the game on women, or that gave you the game on relationships. It's not a game. It's not like I got to give you the secrets or anything, but it's certain things that happen to every man in every man experience, regardless of how you handle it. It's certain things, like the world is 360. Everything that done happened before. Ain't nothing new on this fucking planet of Earth. Ain't nothing new.
So, Lamarcus, what are your final thoughts on men giving their experience to the world?
On men giving their experience to the world,
Yeah.
talk, talk to who you believe in
Mm-hmm.
and confide into who you believe in. And you take their advice, you pair it to what you were already thinking, and you make your own conclusive decision.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And
That's
Trey,
it.
what are your thoughts on men expressing their feelings to the world?
I got a little bit of thoughts about what kind of both of y'all said. Like, I'm not really super expressive to people. I think a lot before this past year that went by, I was a more so person that was very I throw money at situations. I think that's some shit I learned from like childhood growing up. Like I just throw money at situations because most niggas when I get most people that call me between niggas or women, it be like, oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, and it be like.
They really want money.
Yeah, it really boiled down to money. So I was like, well, take the money and go on about your business.
So
like,
so you would say cash rules everything around.
That's how it was before. You know, that's why I got the cream hat on. But like I said, as I think after this year, as I went to a place of really not even having enough, like I went down to my last. I think I had to really dig in deep, and not with everybody. Like I tried to get around with everybody, but I realized that I don't have a large circle of friends. So my friends, I try to be more persistent and consistent with reaching out to them on a weekly basis, trying to open up a little safe space. Like, hey, bro, what's going on? I ain't heard from you. Just trying to check on you this week, seeing how everything going on, things like that. And I understand if I may not be a safe space for you, or I don't give you whatever you need to unlock that safe space. I want you to know at the end of the day, hey, bro, I care about you enough to just ask, hey, how you doing? So like I said, with me, I think it's just like that. Like I have very genuine people that I talk to. Mostly everybody on this podcast. At the end of the day, these are the only people I really like deep connect with outside FLA. It's a real partner with me. Like I said, that I connect with, that I would tell like, hey, this is what I'm going through. This is how I'm feeling, stuff like that. But outside of that, like I said, I was taught almost like, or instilled in my mind, the way of solving problems for people, men or women, was through money. And like I said, it was a very toxic trait, a very toxic ass trait. But like I said, as I learn and go through life, like I said, meet more genuine people, that I connect with and stuff like that, I take the time to be more genuine with them to make sure that, I'm following up with them. Like, hey, how you doing? Like, you told me you had this going on last week. I'm just checking out how it go for you this week. Like, I definitely do that a lot with all of my friends. But like I said, if I don't consider you no friend, then this is your confirmation right there. But like I said, like that's how I think I would want people also to give me. Like that's what a safe space is for me. If you constantly, like I said, I don't need to talk to you every day, but if you constantly, like I said, check up on me a monthly basis, sometimes a monthly basis. Like Lashana, I only talk to Lashana maybe like once a month sometimes. But like I said, we get on the phone, we'll talk for like hours. But like I said, like when you do that check-in, you do that real full scan check-in, like, hey, how you doing? Do you need anything? And it's not always, like I said, money and stuff like that. You may need prayer. You might just need, like I said, that listening ear, whatever, case like that. Like that's what I consider genuine. Like I said, that's what creates a safe space for me to be more expressive. But like I said, if I don't feel like I have that, that's what puts me in a moment of not wanting to express and go inward. And sometimes I know I've been at points in my life as I'm going through it, I don't want to express it because it's like, it's a pride thing. It's almost feeling like a shame. Like I shouldn't be here. Like I shouldn't be in this type of space. I shouldn't be this low. I shouldn't be this down mentally, physically, financially, whatever case like that. So like I said, I don't want to really express it to nobody because, I'm scared that somebody might look at me some type of way. But like I said, if you're really my friend at the end of the day, I'm not really concerned that you look at me, type of way. Now, I've gotten that way. I've learned that. But like I said before, no, I would keep everything internalized. And I think it used to literally like wreck my mind to that I would keep so much inside. When I got to the point where I got to last year, I broke. Like, man, I broke. I didn't think I had nothing left in me because, like I said, I was keeping everything in. And even when, like I said, my genuine friends came around, like, hey, bro, what you need? Like, what's wrong? But I still would want to express because, like, bro, like, I feel like, shit, nigga, you ain't going through this. I'm going through this. Like, I don't need to really express to you, like, almost like what Lamar was saying, like, I don't need to express to you what's understood, but, you may not understood because you're not here. And not knowing that if I would express it, they would have been at a point to be able to understand me, be able to connect with me, help guide me through the situation. if I just, like I said, took that more time to openly express those things. So like I said, I've grown a lot. This shit was a hard ass journey to get here. I ain't gonna lie to you. But like I said, I think that's what is kind of most needed for anybody. I think you have to have like a secure line of support, like back on what Marcus was saying. To, like I said, really help guide you or maneuver you through life. You know, obviously they can't help you out for everything, but sometimes just having a listening ear is everything that you need in that moment.
I would concur with Trey. Us as men, ultimately, we just need to express how we feel, what we're feeling, and what we need. It doesn't have to be extended. It doesn't have to be overly complex. It doesn't have to be what other people think we need. We just need to express what we need. And what I need to do now is end this podcast because we've been going on for too long. Thank y'all for joining us. This has been Heartbreak State of Mind. I have been your host, KC, here with Trey, LaMarcus, LaShawna. We out. Thank y'all for joining Heartbreak State of Mind.
Appreciate you.
We gone.
This definitely 2 episodes. God damn.